Modern Real Estate Practice, page 46. A complaint brought to HUD may be heard by an administrative law judge, ALJ, with remedies that may include a fine or injunction. A civil action may be brought in federal court by the complainant within 2 years of the alleged discriminatory act. The Attorney General may bring a civil action in federal court. Complaints under the Civil Rights Act of 1866 go directly to federal court. Real estate professionals must act legally, doing their part to avoid discriminatory practices. Page 51, Unit 4, Interests in Real Estate. Learning Objectives. When you have finished reading this unit, you will be able to identify and describe the various types of estates, explain the difference between liens and all other types of encumbrances, explain the limitations of private property rights for the welfare of the public, and define the following key terms: condemnation, covenants, conditions, and restrictions, CC&Rs, deed restrictions, easement, easement appurtenant, easement by necessity, easement by prescription, easement in gross, eminent domain, encroachment, encumbrance, escheat, estate in land, fee simple absolute, fee simple defeasible, fee simple determinable, fee simple subject to a condition subsequent, freehold estate, future interest, homestead. Inverse condemnation, legal life estate, license, lien, life estate, police power, per autri v, remainder interest, revisionary interest, taking, taxation. Page 52, Overview. Ownership of a parcel of real estate includes all or some of the bundle of rights, depending on the type of interest a person holds in the property. Even the most complete ownership the law allows may be limited by public and private restrictions. These restrictions are intended to ensure the one owner's use and enjoyment of the property owned does not interfere with others' use and enjoyment of their property or with the welfare of the general public. For example, a zoning ordinance might not allow a convenience store to be built in a residential neighborhood. A condo association bylaw might prohibit rental of a unit without broad approval, and an easement allowing neighbors to use a property owner's private beach might deter a future buyer of the property. Estates and land. An estate and land defines the degree, quantity, nature, and extent of an owner's interest in real property. Many types of estate exist, but not all interests in real estate are estates. To be an estate in land, an interest must allow possession, meaning the holding and enjoyment of the property either now or in the future, and must be measured according to time. Historically, estates and land have been classified primarily by their length of time of possession. A freehold estate lasts for an indeterminable length of time, such as for a lifetime or forever. A freehold estate can be a fee simple estate that continues for an indefinite period and may be passed along to the owner's heirs. A freehold estate can also be a life estate that is held only for the lifetime of a person who may not be the holder of the life estate and ends when the individual dies. There are various types of freehold estates, which are illustrated in Figure 4.1 and discussed in the next section. A freehold estate is an ownership interest that continues for an indefinite period. Figure 4.1, freehold estates. On top you have freehold estates. Underneath you have fee simple estate. Underneath that you have two things. You have fee simple absolute and you have fee simple defeasible. Underneath fee simple defeasible you have special limitation with possibility of reverter. On the other side was condition subsequent with right of re-entry. Underneath freehold estates to the other half, you have life estate. Underneath life estate to one side you have conventional life estate. Underneath conventional life estate you have ordinary with remainder or reversion. And then on the other side of that was per autry v with remainder or reversion. Underneath life estate to the other side was legal life estate. There's three things under that. There's dower, homestead, and courtesy.